I'm going to make a quick video here, show a little modeling project. So I'm going to connect to SQL as my source. I'm going to connect to my local SQL server. I'm not going to specify a particular database. I'm going to let it figure it out based on the question I ask. I'm going to change also the model. Llama 4 has been giving some issues lately. It sort of doesn't complete the response for some reason. So I'm going to select Quen 2.5. Llama 4 is wonderful. Like it works, a lot of the times. Sometimes it doesn't work. But anyway, I'm going to try a different model here, Quen 2.5, and going to ask a simple question. Give me. So rings is one of the columns in one of the databases in my server. So I specified the server based on the question I'm asking. I'm hoping VerbaGPT is going to figure out the right database, the context, and answer my question. And Quen 2.5 is actually doing a pretty good job of explaining the code. Look at this, data retrieval and histogram creation. This is pretty impressive, actually. Might be even better than Llama 4. And both of these models are free to use from Open Router, so that's pretty nice too. So, and the code portion gets pulled in over here in this window on the right hand side, and it looks good. So I'm just going to run it. I can edit it if I want to, but it looked good to me, and there we have it. So it's a very nice histogram here. Then I'm going to ask a follow-up question. So give me a model to predict rings, use 60% of the data to calibrate and 40% to test the model. Give me performance metrics separately for training and testing. Give me a helpful visual for model performance. So there's a number of things going on here. I'm asking it to predict now. So it has to write some kind of code to predict this column. I'm asking it to use 60% of the data to train it and 40% to test the model. And then give me the performance metrics separately, and then a helpful visual too. So I'm going to ask Quen for that, and it's pretty quick. A lot of the models that are sort of reasoning models will take some time to generate the code, but Quen 2.5 is pretty, and Llama 4 is pretty quick too. I guess they're not doing as much reasoning behind the scenes as some of the more heavy duty models. Um, so that's interesting too. Like depending on the application you have at hand, some models are going to be better for that purpose. So here, for example, maybe O3 from OpenAI is probably, maybe overkill for this question. But even though we're asking a pretty sort of complicated question, so here we have it. So it produced the answer, or produced an attempt. Let's see if it is the answer. Um, the explanation of the code, it looks pretty good to me. So the code portion gets pulled in here. Let me see if I want to edit it. It's doing a one hot encoding of a categorical column, so that's good. Otherwise, the code would have failed. It's using random forest regressor. That's pretty good. It's doing some visualization. Very nice. So let's see if it actually runs. I'm expecting an error here because this is pretty complex code, but no error. It ran. And the training performance is 94% R square, mean absolute error 0.57, mean square error 0.66. I didn't specify what performance metrics, but these are exactly the performance metrics I would have wanted. And my R square performance on the testing is almost half, which is totally expected and makes sense. And then I have a very nice visual as well for my uh, uh, the model fit. So great. So it answered my question. I have a visual. I can edit this code. I can ask more follow-up questions. This is just kind of a quick kind of demonstration of VerbaGPT. I am using an open source model here, so I'm on a CPU low-powered laptop here, but you could do this completely offline if you had a desktop with Quen 2.5 locally. Um, and then you could do this completely offline. So I think this is a quick demonstration of VerbaGPT. If you have any thoughts or comments, feel free to add below things that you want me to explore in a future video. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.